I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Makah, Kodash, and a double honor to the elders and apostles, a great millstone for pushing this truth and enduring. Salakia. Bishops as well. This is, come on now. This is, clearly a setup. And they're pushing this. When I say they, I mean the elites, the people who are running the media, the so-called Jews, and the politicians. And this is going to be real short.
Well, the legacy media would like you to believe that Trump once again is going to cause a disaster. So
Fair use, fair use. I'm not making any money off this. I'm just a guy with the YouTube page, watching a guy with his YouTube page, bringing out scriptures upon what he's talking about. Fair use.
large, so devastating, so horrific that, well, he shouldn't be elected president, of course. This was never more relevant and apparent than it was over the weekend.
Okay, so we're going to get to it for the sake of time. I'm on my lunch break.
It's all a hoax. That's the story we're going to cover for you here today. Okay, so that's the 9 seconds they played for you.
So we all heard the clip where he said it's going to be a bloodbath. Well, this is the whole clip.
Media narrative, Trump just called for a bloodbath if he loses the election. But he wasn't talking about the election. Of course not. Everything taken out of context. Here's a
And the reason why this is important, because even Nancy Pelosi herself did an interview saying basically that he's calling for a bloodbath. So if the highest so-called politicians and all of that are blatantly misleading the public and lying about his statements, well then this is a setup. Something's about to happen. It's going to be a bloodbath.
little bit better of a picture.
If you're listening, President Xi, and you and I are friends, but he understands the way I deal, those big monster car manufacturing plants that you're building in Mexico right now, and you think you're going to get that, you're going to not hire Americans, and you're going to sell the cars to us. No, we're going to put a 100% tariff on every single car that comes across the line, and you're not going to be able to sell those cars. If I get elected, now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That'll be the least of it. But they're not going to sell those cars. They're building massive factories. A friend of mine.
So there you have it. The entire clip, about 1 minute, 5 seconds. I needed to play about 20 nowadays because vocabulary makes no difference.
Okay.
Predicting a bloodbath. What does that mean? He's going to exact a bloodbath? There's something wrong here. How,
Pelosi on CNN.
because he's even predicting a bloodbath. What does that mean? He's going to exact a bloodbath? There's something wrong here. How respectful I am of the American people and their goodness. But how much more do they have to see from him to understand that this isn't what our country is about? Praising Hitler.
Oh, these guys are...
Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15 is a perfect example why all things were written for our learning. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. Right? These people are blatantly lying about statements that's coming out. But they're not lying. It is about to be a so-called bloodbath, according to prophecy. And according to all these migrants over here. But that's not what he was speaking of. Psalm chapter 58, verse 1. Do you indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? All right, we are children of the prophets. We are the sons of God. All right, they are the sons of men. Right, the sons of wickedness. Verse 2, yea, in your heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So she said that this isn't what her country is about, bloodshed. But verse 2 reads, in your heart you work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. All right? You become the battle axe of the whole earth. All right? So Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 2. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness in hers. Though he or she humble himself or herself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him or her, and thou shalt be unto him or her as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. I'm not trying to add to the scriptures. We just saw what Nancy Pelosi just said, and we just heard what Trump said. All right. Now, Ecclesiasticus Sirach chapter 12, verse 9. In the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved, but in his adversity, even a friend will depart. All right, so these people are not your friends. All right, and the only prosperity that we're having is the understanding of these scriptures. All right, so we're grieving the enemy. Shalom.